Okay, can you hear me and see my screen? Okay, so what we need now to how we can test the class. The class is print account, right? So can we say account as print account like that equal new print account. So what we need to pass, we have a first name, last name, and we have print ID.
Yeah.
So and we have a print ID. I think it is also a string. So let's say I will tell you why I put that later, but just let us try to test this. Right line. So I am testing here by taking account and saying and calling get name. So if I do that, I should get what I passed in the constructor, right? Nian, can you hear me?
Hello. Yes.
Can you hear me? So do you know what should...
I can hear you.
Okay. Do you know what should we...
Get Nayan.
Okay. Let us see. So something is wrong. Tell me. We forgot end class.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay.
The credits.
Yes, but
yes.
But we are able to run without it. I mean, we just testing. We are able to build all, but I want you to focus on the tricky part. I mean, all this I'm building it only just to test the tricky part that I'm telling you about. Creating classes you already know by heart, but if there is something tricky, that is what I am worried about. So you see here,
okay.
we say here print account, and then yes, get name is able to print that, and of course we are able to test also this get print ID. But that's not our main worries, because again we are just retrieving and this is just returning the private variables in the simplest form. There is no tricks here at all. This is very simple. Now the trick here that I want to share with you is that, wait, I have to okay. So he asked us here to do a certain another requirement here, which is the one that really tricky. So he said the main program, not the class, has a procedure. It's called CreateID that take the first name, last name as a parameters, okay, and creates a print ID. Print ID is actually a concatenation of three things here. So it will take the first three letters of the first name in lowercase, the first three letters of the last name in lowercase, and character one. For example, the name Bill Smith would produce Bill. It will take the first three characters in lowercase, and also first three characters from the last name here, Smith, S-M-I, and then he will put one at the end. Does this make sense to you so far?
Yes.
Okay. So, and then it will check the print ID created already and exist in a global array student accounts. So student accounts is a global array in our testing program that will have 1,000 print accounts to Qatar for all the university students. Does this make sense to you? That we will create a global array student accounts that will have 1,000 student account inside. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So he will search inside the array to check if the print ID does not exist. If it doesn't, he will create a print account in the next free index student account. So it means that he will so there is, of course, a student account is a global array. It have already some print accounts inside. If we find if you manage to get a unique print ID, then we will create a class, an object from print account, and then with using the unique print ID that we created using this, and we will insert that inside here. Okay, so there is some other details, but let me also get it on the fly. What if the print ID does exist? So it means that we created something like that, and it happens to be the same with other print IDs. So he will increment this one to become 2. You see here?
Yes.
And then it will create a print account and store it again in the student accounts array. So let us first create the basic structure of this create ID procedure, and we also create an array called student accounts. Okay, and then we go little by little in the functionality. So okay, I would say so if we have a requirement, I would always like to write the requirements here. So first, create a global array. Second would be create a procedure that takes first and last name and called create ID. Okay, so tell me now how to create a global array that can carry 1,000 students. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, just in brackets as string or integer.
Okay. Oh, integer. Can integer carry objects inside? So this, okay. One of the requirement. Okay, wait. So one of the when we create the procedure, this procedure, create ID. So let us go and create it here. Okay. How to create a sub? Should we make it a procedure is a sub or function, or should we use a function?
If it returns something, it's a function. So
no, a procedure a procedure is a procedure. A procedure is a sub. Okay.
Sub. Okay.
Okay. If you tell us procedure, it means that it's a sub. Okay. So it's called create ID. Okay. And
yes,
this is end sub. And we said it takes how many parameters?
First name, last name, and yeah, string.
Last as a string. Okay. So this inside here, we will do what? We will create an ID, a print ID, right? After we create a print ID, we will search the global array for that print ID. Does this make sense? So it means the print ID that I created here, I will create it from what? The first 3 characters from the first name. What else? So
first 3 characters from last and 1.
Okay. So yeah, good. Okay. And first 3 from last, and then here 1. Okay, and then after we create the print ID, we have to go through the global array and search for print ID. So again,
Yes.
the print ID, actually is part of the object print account. So if you remember, when we create print account here, we passed an ID to the constructor, and we stored that here in the print ID. So
okay.
So does it give you, wait, I think I better wait. Actually, you should have seen this. So okay, can you see my screen now? So the global variable,
yes,
number of students, stores the number of print accounts that have been currently created. And not only this is not the most important. Yes, here. So here, the student accounts is a global array that store 1,000 instances of print account. So it means that it is not, so when we create it, we cannot say it is having integers inside, because so student account should carry print account, right?
yes, as with an up.
Like that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and how much we should put here?
999.
Yes, perfect. Okay. Okay, it's good. So I would say when you have a complex function, don't try to attempt to eat the elephant one shot. Eat the elephant bite by bite. So if the procedure here have a lot of requirement, we start one by one and make sure that each time we run that our function is working perfectly and correctly. So let us start with a simple requirement here. So I would say let's create the print ID. Okay, how to get the first 3 characters of the first name? Do you know that? What function should we use?
Mid function.
Okay,
mid
it's possible.
And in brackets first.
Okay, that is perfect. Give me another function that we can use.
And then there is left.
Yes, we can use left also. So if I use mid, okay, what should I use first here? And then?
First, and then 3.
Like that? Are you missing something?
I don't know. Yeah. And then 1, the starting position.
Should I put it here or here? Should I put the one here, or should I put the one here?
I think it's here, this way.
Okay.
1,3.
So what should I do now to get the last? Should I add something to it?
No, just plus and then mid of the last.
Yes, but if I again, the requirement is got 3 portions, so I get the first 3 characters from first, 3 from the last. So how to add the one from the last here? Where to put that?
We can just put and last, right? Plus and mid of last. And then last, comma, 1, comma, 3.
Okay.
And then plus 1.
Like that.
Or
Yes, tell me. I'm waiting for you. I mean, I'm writing, just trying to writing something to troubleshoot our code, to check if what we are providing here or we're doing works well or not. So tell me, is it one like that?
no, we need to give it like a string
So how to do that?
of 1. STR. Or could we put it in what do you call it? The colon?
Yes, we can put it in a colon, yes. Like that? This what you meant? Nayan, I cannot
Yes.
hear you.
Yes.
Okay, so can we try?
Hello.
Yes. So I try to we try to test this function is really working or not. Okay, so we should call it. We should call. We already created here. Let us just pass these 2 variables here. Okay, can we run like that?
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Okay, let's see what is the issue. Yeah.
Yes.
We damaged something. I think we should have, this one is should be here, and we started in the wrong position. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so the print ID is not declared. How we declare it? So he's telling me here the print ID is not declared. How we declare the print ID?
Okay. Dim print ID as string.
Okay, can we do it all on one line like that?
Yes.
Okay, we run. Okay, so it seems that it's working perfectly, right? You see the print ID here?
Yes.
Okay, so it means that
Yeah.
we should continue. So, but we forgot something actually. He tell us.
UKs? No, lower
Yes.
bound.
So how should I put? Should I call this U case?
L case?
Or L case, like that? Should I do like that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so basically this should run fine. So we managed to satisfy the first requirement. Now he asks us to search the global array for that print ID. So the global array is Yes, tell me.
Yeah, so for each I as
For each account, make it meaningful so that you can understand, the
okay.
people can understand. For each account as print account. In what?
CreateID? No, wait. In
It's called here.
student account.
Actually, we should put it student accounts. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. Then should we put here next?
Yeah.
Okay.
If
but wait
if
for yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Now tell me. No. Tell me. So if what?
If the account is equal to print ID, or should we start with not equal?
It's up to you. We try both first and see. Tell me.
Okay. If account
okay, dot get
print
ID. After this
is not equal to print ID,
so if it is not equal, what should we do?
the greater than equal, greater than and less than symbol.
Okay.
Print ID.
What you want to do then? If it is not equal,
and we have to store it in the file.
Okay.
In the array or
Okay. I want to first. I would like to make you notice one thing, please. So that is
okay.
Our student accounts array. It looks like that. Okay. And here 9, 9, 9. Okay. And for every element here, actually, this is an object of type print account. Right?
Yes.
Okay. So what you are trying to do is that here with the 4, we go here in the first position. We go in the first position here. We get out the object. We make the if statement. If we cannot find it, the for loop will increment and will get us the next object from here. And then we pass it to the if statement. If it is not found, then we continue looping, continue. So the question now is that, so it means that you cannot take an action before you search the whole array. If you want to take an action like that, it means that you take an action only once you search the first element in the array. You cannot find a matching ID, then you immediately try to insert. But what if it is here? What if it is here? What if it is here? What if it is at the last, at the end?
Okay.
Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
So it means that any action that you need to take regarding insertion inside the array, you have to take it after you finish the for loop.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So it means that we should only check here for equality first, not the not equal, because not equal does not give us we cannot do anything. But if it is equal, it means that even if we search, I mean, okay, if we build the array here correctly, it should only have one unique print ID for every object. Okay, so if you find it once, somehow, okay, that's what we are searching for. It means that you have to modify that print ID to make it unique by incrementing this one to make it 2. Can you still remember?
Yes.
Okay, so it means that it doesn't make any sense to me that we check for non-equality. We should check for equal. If it is equal, this means that there is a strong action we need to take. Okay, does this make sense?
Yes.
Okay, and always when we want to check for a condition or something, and then we want to return that condition outside the for loop, we should create something called flag. A flag is a Boolean variable that we create before the for loop, or before the thing that before our looping condition. We need to create a Boolean with a certain status, and then if we find here something that satisfies our condition, we should change the status of the flag. If it is false, we make it true. If it is true, we make it false. And then we can check here, make an if statement to know if the flag recorded something for us that we need to have attention to, then we will be able to know. Does this make sense? So, okay, yes. Okay. So first, let us correct this if statement to make it equal. So here we make it equal like that, or 1 equal?
1 equal.
Okay, perfect.
No, equal to.
Okay. Let's see. So let us create our Boolean flag. So we can call it found, or ID found, or found ID, for example. So we say as Boolean, and we make it not found at the start. Okay. And then if we found that okay, we find something here, so it means that we have to set our found ID equal true, right?
Yes.
And then here, how to check that?
Is equal to.
Equal. Let's see. Okay. So we know if we find the print ID, what should we do?
We have to increment the
yes. Okay.
The print ID becomes.
Okay, so we have to increment that, right? So
yes.
But then I want you to think with me. If we always would like to change that, yes, exactly. Yeah. So I would say dim maybe ID count as integer, and we make it start with 1. And then here what should we say then to be able to
ID count?
Yeah, but it's integer. How to convert it to string?
Oh, str and then ID count.
Okay, and then here we should, if it is true, it means that we need to increment that ID count plus 1, right?
Yes.
Like that. Okay. And then what should we do here to the print count? Wait.
And
but wait, if we do it this way, let me think. So I would say,
should we keep the ID count outside the public?
Yes. So no, we stop here first, and then you would like to continue or no?
We can continue until the program
Okay.
is over.
Okay.